Hello, good people of the internet. My name is Andy, and this is Geek Curio, and today we're going to be looking at the website of Mighty Lancer Games. Welcome back, and before we start, I'd just like to say a very quick thank you to Miss MLG. She has been watching some of my videos and has given me some fantastic feedback. So I've taken your feedback on board. Thank you very much. And let's go and review this website then, shall we? Okay, so here we are on the website. And just to make you all aware that this is recorded currently during the COVID-19 lockdown. So you wouldn't normally have this at the top of the banner of the website. And just to confirm, this is a review of the website, not a review of the shop. The shop is over 2.5 hours drive from me. I do plan to go there in the near future, hopefully. But like I said, this is going to be the website review itself. Also, to give a little bit of background, I have been using Mighty Lancer Games for 2 years, probably more than 2 years, as their customer service and their social media presence is second to none. But anyway, I'm just going to show you first of all this shopping list. Now, I've put together a shopping list first of all because basically visiting a website like this the day after payday is pretty much a dangerous proposition. So I split my shopping list into a list of 2 categories. We've got the needs and we have the wants. So first of all, let's have a look, see what I'm looking for. So I'm looking for Vallejo Black Gloss. Now the reason for this is because I have been using the colour shift paints from Green Stuff World, and I've been pretty happy with them up until now. But then I saw a video by Michael Mordor, and he used Vallejo Black Gloss and got a completely different result. So, and to be honest, it's the result that I wanted originally. So I'm going to get some of this and I'm going to try and use the colour shift paints again. I'm also after the Reaper Learn to Paint kit. It's the core set that I want, and the reason for that is I don't really have any of the Master Series paints. I would like to get some, and I'd like to try them out and hopefully do a video review in the future. Army painted brushes. For anyone who has already seen my So You Want to Get Into Miniature Painting series, I lightly covered brushes. Now, Army painter are the brushes that I use the most, but I didn't show them on that video because they were absolutely knackered, absolutely disgusting. And finally, one of the things that I want to get is Rocky, which is a new character that Reaper have produced. It's a very cute little dragon, and I'm going to get one of these and paint them up for my missus so she can have it on her desk at work. So looking into my wants, we've got a few things. We've got the Kings of War starter set. Now, I'm not too sure about this, but I have seen some very good reviews online. But most of all, I'm quite interested in the minis. So hopefully I'll be able to find the one that I saw Luke's APS YouTube channel, Geek Gaming YouTube channel, which they were looking at. Ticket to Ride. Like I said earlier, we are in the middle of a lockdown. Ticket to Ride I don't have. It's a board game. I've heard some very good things about it, and I think that would be great for us to play as a family here at home. And finally, some Frostgrave minis. Now, the Frostgrave is a tabletop RPG type game. I do have the rulebook. I have not played it. Once again, I've heard some very good things. The nice thing about Frostgrave is that you can use pretty much any terrain, any minis, any dice from any other system, which is fantastic. However, they have provided their own minis which fit their game perfectly, and I wouldn't mind checking them out. So my goal today is to get everything on my needs list and have a look and try to find everything that's on my wants list. Okay, so I have got my shopping list, and we're now going to have a look at the website, and I'm going to do my very best to stick just to the shopping list. Like I said, this is dangerous territory I'm moving into here. So having a look at the homepage, we have some social media links. So they have links to their Facebook page, their Twitter and their Instagram. I originally found them on Twitter. I am now following them on Facebook. Twitter and Instagram I don't have at the moment, but they do show a lot of regular updates on these social media channels. I'm just going to open them up in other tabs so we can have a quick look. So there we go. And like I say, oh look, there's a Rocky. So straight away, I'm already starting to get heart palpitations where I want to buy everything, but I only want to get one of these. But isn't that cute? Let's go to the Instagram. And yeah, same sort of thing there. Looks like they have the Learn to Paint kit in stock. Hopefully, if that's recent, that's great. And if we go to the Facebook page, yes, looks like, ooh, actually they've got some Revel stuff as well. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. I can see this. I can see this review being a massive problem. Star Trek and Star Wars. Okay, so let's close those down because I don't need any more temptation than what I'm putting in front of me already. So first of all, I'm looking for Vallejo. So let's see where I need to go. Okay, Vallejo isn't one of the main categories at the top. So we've got war games, we've got miniatures and hobby supplies. Okay, that was good. So Vallejo paint sets. Now to be perfectly honest, I'm not too sure where the gloss would come in. I'm gonna have a go at game color first, see if we can find anything there. No, these appear to be paint sets. So scroll down again. Let's have a look at the model color. Okay. Not quite a lot there. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to use a search at the top. So let's type in gloss and black, see what we're going to get. There we go, straight away. Top one, black gloss. So this is the one that I want. Let's add that to the cart. Only 2 in stock. Excellent, so we've had a little bit of success so far. So now we're after the Reaper Learn to Paint kit. So I'm assuming that's going to be down in hobby supplies again. Paint sets. Reaper MSP bone set. Let's try that one first. There we go, straight away I've managed to find it. So we got the Learn to Paint kit core skills and the Learn to Paint kit layer up. It is the core skills that I'm wanting to get. And let's see what that comes with. So we're looking at £33 and you get 11 paints, 2 paint brushes, 3 bone miniatures. Let's see, Skeletal Archer, I think I've had that one before. Orc Marauder, I know I haven't had that because I very rarely get orcs, although I want to. And Mangu the Evil Warrior. I think I know that one. Right, just to point out what I've just noticed here as well. This has got one easy to follow instruction guide by the award-winning painter Rhonda Bender. Now Rhonda Bender does actually, for those of you in the miniature community or anyone who follows the miniature community, Rhonda Bender normally does the cover art for a lot of Reaper's models, not just Reaper but other miniature companies as well, and she is a fantastic artist. I'm good with that. Let's add that one to the cart. Okay, so good news is first 2 items that I'm after have been ticked off the list. So we're after some army painted brushes. Now the only bit of feedback I would possibly give at this point is I've had to scroll all the way down to get to hobby supplies, and I think on this website if we had possibly 3 bars along the top here with drop downs or accordions that we could open up, it probably would be a lot easier, but I am having to scroll quite a bit in order to get to the hobby supplies area. Army painter. Paintbrushes as well. There we go. Good. Right, so that's exactly what I want. So it's normally the free pack that I get. However, I have not seen this before, and there's a lot more than what I normally buy. Oh dear, I was not prepared for this at all. So I would normally buy a character brush, precise detail, and a small dry brush. That's what I would normally get in my pack. Now, personally, as much as I love the army painter brushes, the character and the detail ones, I prefer to dry brush with other different brushes, so that's not a biggie for me. Well, I definitely need a character brush, so let's add one of those. I'm going to hit back. Now with the brushes that I do have some good dry brushes, so I don't think I need a dry brush at the moment. Super detail. Okay, that's a bit strange. So the text hasn't come through quite correctly, but if you hover over it or highlight it, you can actually read it. Dotting the I's or painting fine lines. This is the one for me. Let's get one of those as well. Okay, so far so good. Now I need to find Rocky. We're going to go to miniatures. Again, I think this would be much better if we had like a bar along here where we could possibly have a drop down. Reaper miniatures. Oh look, straight away. Fantastic. This seems to be sorted in date new to old, so as I know this is a new miniature, this is probably why Rocky came up first. If I was looking for something that's probably a tad older, I probably might need to, well there probably would be a lot of scrolling through, but to be honest with you I would use a search facility. Quite clearly when we did gloss black earlier, that came up straight away, so that's perfectly fine. So which Rocky do I get? Let's have a look at the annoyed Rocky. See, I do like being able to hover over the picture when it zooms in. I think the option to click on it and maybe do a full screen preview might be nicer. This'll do. Treasure Rocky, that's cute. Oh, I can see that being really fun to paint, that. Scheming Rocky. Flying Rocky was the one that I think I was going to go for, but I just want to see what else is out there as well. See, I like this. I love the pose. I love the way he's got his little mouth open, but after seeing the Treasure Rocky, I kind of want something on the base as well. And the last one, Sneaky Rocky. This is Dark Haven Bones. Now, most of the Reaper miniatures that I paint are bones, which are made of the resin. They're quite cheap. The Dark Haven, I think, are the same. I would need to check with some of the painting people that I speak to find out, because I don't think that's the plastic. I think that is resin still. I think we're going to go for the Treasure Rocky. Yeah, because I love this treasure chest. This base I can paint gold and silvers and make really sparkly. I like this one. I'm going to go for that. Okay, let's see what the damage is so far. 47.75. Delivery is free over £50. Okay, so let's have a look at some of my wants. So the Kings of War starter set. This could be expensive. So I would expect this to be under the War Games category. Kings of War Vanguard. Okay, I was not prepared for that. Let's have a look at Kings of War. I have no idea what Vanguard is. Now these do look nice. Goblin Mega Army. Oh, this is a bit disappointing. See, I would have loved to have been able to zoom in on this. If I click on it, nope. The good news is in the description it tells you exactly what you're getting. So we're looking at £80. That's £20 saving, by the way. If I can open it. Copy image, open image in new tab. Let's see what I can do. But a little trick to get around that is right click, open image in new tab, and there we go. Details not, the resolution on this picture is not fantastic, but it's doable. So these must be the Fleabag Riders. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's probably the 80 spitters. What else have we got? 6 plastic trolls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe that's it, and there's 2 missing. I don't know. 1 plastic mincer. I'm assuming it's that up there. That's very much like what the goblins in Labyrinth were using in the tunnels. A metal king, a metal whiz, and a metal flagget. So I'm assuming these 3 items here are those metal characters. So that's a fantastic price. But it's not a starter kit. It's not a starter kit. And it was the undead ones I was interested in. Okay. Kings of War Vanguard. Oh, hang on. This has actually opened up a sub folder in the bottom here as well. That's quite good. Northern Alliance. Why does that sound familiar? Did I see? Here we go. 2-player starter kit. This is what I was after. This is what I saw on another YouTube channel. So you're getting a £5 off. It's £70. Sadly, there's no pictures of the actual minis, but like I say, this is what I've seen before, so I'll have a bit. Okay, so 44 minis, 44 Night Stalker minis, Scarecrows and Spectres. This is what I liked. Now, let's say I saw this on another YouTuber reviewing it. Everything is PVC plastic or hard plastic. So we're looking like, I'm assuming that will be very similar to your Games Workshop plastic lines. Rule book, getting started booklet, £70, which I probably don't have at the moment, but yeah. Okay, well, at least I know it's there. So I'm going to save that page, and I'm probably just going to open another, because I might come back to that later. Okay, next item on my list, Ticket to Ride. So I would say that's a board game. Family party game. Ticket to Ride. No. Let's do a search. Let's type in ticket. Yay! Ticket to Ride. That says expansion, so I'm assuming these ones are different. So let's go with New York. Currently have 1 in stock. And we've got 2 pictures, that's nice. That's good, that's what I want. So being able to zoom in. I love how that's transparent as well, so you can see the thumbnail behind the zoomed in. In this fast-paced ticket ride game, players race one another through the busy streets of New York City to visit prestigious tourist attractions, complete their destination tickets. The elegantly simple Ticket to Ride gameplay appeals to both beginners and seasoned players. Learn the game in 3 minutes, play it for hours. You know what, I'm sold. That was only on my wants list as well, so. Okay, so let's look at the damage. £67, yes. So last item on my wants list is Frostgrave. So I'm expecting that to be in War Games, and there it is straight away. So not difficult at all. And looks like there's a lot more here than what I last saw, because I remember looking at the Frostgrave Barbarians about a year ago. Just so you know, £20 for 20 miniatures is a bargain. They have 4 in stock. I'm going to hold off because I've already got quite a large pile of shame. But like I said, this is just looking handy. These are all new though. See, this just gets me excited for wanting to play it, and I really want to play it. Ghost Archipelago. Let's have a look at that. Looks like there's a couple of new supplements have come up for this. Yes, we've got Tales of the Lost Isles, Ghost Archipelago Crewman. This is starting to sound very piratey. If anyone knows me, pirates and cowboys are my thing. It's just got the word pirates in there straight away, so now I want it. I want it, and I've not even played it. Ghost Crewman. Committed to piracy. I am actually walking down a very perilous path, because I can see myself spending a lot of money on this if I'm not careful, so I'm going to stop there. Yes, I'm going to stop with my shopping list. I think I'm okay. I'm only on £67 at the moment, and like I say, the Kings of War starter kit for another 70 would actually push me into the triple figures mark. However, I am going to have a quick look at the Reaper miniatures as well, because I managed to find what I was looking for, but I think other people would like to find more stuff too. So let's have a look at the Reaper stuff. So we've got these main categories at the top here. So something I need to go over very quickly is the Reaper miniatures subscription box. Now this is something that I was a part of. I've had to stop for now because, like I say, my parlor shame is getting silly, but this is fantastic. I mean, I've been getting like 8-9 miniatures plus sweets plus little gifts in there, and it cost me £20 a month, no more, and you get £25 worth of miniatures. And when you think of how much the Reaper Bones miniatures are individually, you get quite a lot for your money as well. They're starting to use the Bones Black range. That's a new material. Once again, Bones Black is something that I've got or tried or painted before, so I need to investigate that a bit more. £20 normally turns up at the end of the month. Absolutely brilliant. And now they've got an international shipping version as well. Now I know that quite a lot of the Goblins of Mordor are spread out across the globe, all over the world. So obviously they've produced the international shipping version for them, and I hope they get as good a deal as I have, because it's been absolutely fantastic. It's brilliant because it's actually set up through PayPal very, very easily. And when I had to cancel, I just messaged them on Twitter and they were able to help me out very, very, no hard feelings whatsoever. But I will be renewing this once I am sorted in my life as well. So Reaper miniatures, let's have a look. So we've got a massive drop down here of all the different types. I have always been interested in getting some metal ones at some point. I've had this one in resin, absolutely beautiful, the Temple Dragon. And this one, Jerden, Half-Orc Paladin, I've actually had him in, he was one of my orc characters that I played in D&D, and I've had him in resin as well, absolutely brilliant. This Temple Dragon, just so you know, is an absolutely brilliant mini. It's multi-part when I had it as a Reaper Bones. Again, this one came in my subscription box, but it's absolutely beautiful. I'll do a little bit of a search. So, about 2 years ago I did a character called Rictin Rondina, which was a drow thief assassin, and I remember coming here, typing in the word drow, and I managed to find exactly what I want. And this is great because now this would have been nice if I could actually separate it into the Reaper stuff, but that's okay. This is Reaper. No, it's Nolzur's Marvellous Minis, which would suggest it's WizKids, I think. Arachnid Archer, kind of with Drow, and WizKids Dryder. Maybe I need to type in Dark Elf for Reaper. Yes, that's the one I wanted. And that is my character Rictin. I actually bought 2 of these in the end. That is lovely. So I've decided to end it there before I absolutely strip my wallet and my bank account and render them empty. Overall, I've always liked Mighty Lancer games. Their customer service is second to none. Unfortunately, that's something that I can't show on a video. But I've been in contact with the owners via Twitter, and I've always received excellent service. When I was part of the Reaper subscription box, they knew who I was. The shipping costs are very, very reasonable. I think there's free shipping over a certain amount. I will need to find that out when I complete my purchase. I say that the staff and the people are absolutely fantastic. There are a few improvements I would like to see on the website, and that's particularly with possibly moving the menu that's running down the side, having maybe titles running along the top with some sort of drop-down box in that. Overall, I've always been happy with them. They are my favourite shop to go to, especially online. I do have a shop local to me that I like to go to, but Mighty Lancer games have always been first class. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you again soon. Stay safe and take care.